Greetings, it's July 20th, 2020. I just came across this front and probably the back page I had saved from the late JT News Voice of Jewish Washington newspaper, which had been called the Jewish Transcript for decades. And in either name, it was shuttered by the Jewish Federation of Greater Seattle back around, I forget, might have been 2015, after, I forget, 90 or 100 years or something. Anyway, the drawing on the left, which I'll show in a sec, was reproduced in the cover of the Rosh Hashanah issue of the JT News Voice of Jewish Washington. That's Washington State, not Washington, D.C. And see if there's a blurb, no blurb there. I might have saved it somewhere else, like whatever page had the blurb description. But that's my name here. And Lashana Tova, Happy New Year, 5774. August 3rd, 2013, 24 Elul, 5773. This is the original drawing here, which is of a Torah crown from a synagogue in Prague, Czechoslovakia, with the synagogue keys, which I drew from black and white photographs in the Precious Legacy book, which is about these thousands of artifacts that had been requisitioned by the German, Austrian, Nazi occupiers of Czechoslovakia during World War II, and they had, I don't know, like museum-type personnel and librarians and so on, cataloging everything. And those people, Czech Jewish people, were all eventually murdered. All of the things that the Nazis had saved for their planned Museum of the Extinct Jewish Race filled, I forget, it might have been as many as like 5 or 6 warehouses in Prague. I don't know what's happened to all of them in the years since, but a small percentage of them had gone on exhibit at the Jewish Museum in New York, and maybe other sites too, and the Precious Legacy book was printed many years ago now. Anyway, there you have it. This is ink with like watercolor, aka gouache. And Passover was very strange this past spring, with the pandemic, and kind of these large group held Passover seders, the traditional Jewish meal, and Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year, and then Yom Kippur are also going to be equally challenging this coming fall, as regardless of one's religiosity and denominational, if one's affiliated with a denomination, it's going to be a lot of people are going to be doing these major holidays by themselves. Couples might have kids. People who live alone will be doing it alone, and so on, because the pandemic. Anyway, there you have it. Prague. I believe it was mid-19th century. I have to look it up. It's in my website in the gallery section called Other Holocaust Art. Go to www.humanrights-holocaust-art.org. All right, there you have it, just like I pictured it. And as the editors of the late paper reproduced it, very nice.